Welcome back. It's time for our Game View segment. Every week on Kidsmag, we give you a look at one of the latest video games. Today, let's try to catch up with the looniest tune of them all, Bugs Bunny, as he goes on a rampage.
The wascaliest rabbit of them all, Bugs Bunny, is back in the biggest and looniest game yet. This is a game for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Bugs Bunny, Rabbit Rampage is one of the wildest games ever made. It takes Bugs through all kinds of adventures that should look familiar to any kid who's watched his cartoon adventures. Apparently, the Looney Tunes cartoonist has lost his mind because he keeps drawing Bugs into all kinds of troublesome situations. Like most video games, the idea is to make your way to the end of the level. You start out in the snow, surrounded by hunting dogs. Luckily, Bugs has quite a few weapons to fight with. He can hammer the dogs with pies, he can jump on their heads, he can use his super kick on them, or he can use one of the acme weapons that are lying around, like the exploding dog bone, or use the old favorite, the anvil. The thing that amazes you right off the bat is the game's graphics. The characters look just like they do in the cartoons. Action is fast-paced, and the characters are huge on the screen. And wait till you see the boss of each stage. They're even bigger. The boss characters are all familiar faces, including Elmer Fudd and many, many more. This is one of the biggest games around, with 12 megs of action. And from the looks of it, the game designers use every bit of it to bring Bugs and his most famous foes to life. Bugs looks like a kid's game, but it's really not just for younger players. It's challenging enough for any game fan, and funny enough to keep you coming back for more. Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage is put out by Sunsoft. With great graphics and music, and the real voices of the characters, this is a game you should definitely check out. For Game View, I'm Erin Williamson.
The biggest movie of the summer, so far, is the one starring the Lion King. Let's go behind the scenes and see how the king of the box office got its start.
From Walt Disney Pictures, a new animated feature film, The Lion King. The tale of a lion cub's life-shaping adventures in Africa. The Lion King is the first totally original story in the history of Disney animated features.
It's beautiful.
Directors Rob Minkoff and Roger Allers guided their creative team toward a film that posed big questions for little Simba.
Oh, I like the surprise.
Simba, it's to die for. It's about, first of all, knowing who you are, you personally inside of yourself, and learning to be true to that, and learning not to absolve yourself from your own responsibilities.
Kid, what's eating you? Nothing. He's at the top of the food chain.
I think at the heart of the film is that emotional relationship between us and our parents, and how we respond to that, and how we take the wisdom of our parents and move through our lives with that wisdom.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. We are all connected in the great circle of life.
The Lion King features the distinctive voices of James Earl Jones.
You are more than what you have become.
Jeremy Irons.
Oh, dear.
Matthew Broderick.
Listen, you think you can just show up and tell me how to live my life?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Danger.
Moira Kelly.
Simba!
Robert Guillaume.
You don't even know who you are.
And Whoopi Goldberg and Cheech Marin as a couple of hysterical hyenas.
Do it again.
The film also features 5 original songs by the team of Elton John and Tim Rice.
Can you feel the love tonight?
The most original thing about The Lion King just might be the way the Disney artists brought it to life. Time-honored techniques of action analysis and character study.
As a lion, I thought it should be all very smooth and very slick and kind of elegant.
I shall practice my curtsy.
Combined with computer-generated imagery to create a one-of-a-kind world. It's all part of an unprecedented presentation, says Roy Disney.
Every scene, in a lot of ways, contains something or other that we might not have been able to do 10 years ago. And that's, I think, from the artistic point of view, the most exciting thing of all.
How can I go back?
Remember who you are.
The Walt Disney Company was built on animation. As The Lion King demonstrates, Disney animation is built on a simple principle: originality.
Up next on Kidsmag, we'll present the film festival entry called I Need a Date. Stay right there.
And 3 lovely contestants.
When it's too hot to sleep. Wow! Cool down with Dave.
I'm Dave. I'm your host.
Guess you're real proud of that.
His fly was undone.
What do you hear?
Scary.
Don't look like an idiot.
Watch this move right here.
The Late Show with David Letterman.
I can be quite provocative.
Hot summer fun.
We're so hot, we wish we had some ice.
Weeknights on 13.
You know, it's like Woodstock every night.